I just came back from holidays and I've noticed that I don't know how to take pictures anymore. Not because of like the technical aspect of, like photography, but because I have too many cameras and then I don't know which one to use. And then I don't use any of them, which is, yeah, weird. And as you can see, my voice is like breaking a little bit. This is not my regular voice uh, because, yeah, we went to Disney and I screamed a lot in the roller coaster. So, yeah, I lost my voice. But let me talk about this paradox of choice related to cameras. And it's, yeah, I think that this channel, it's a mix of like random topics, but like things that for me they're not random, so they're happening in my life. And then I'm like, yeah, I want to share this on my channel as well. So yeah, I will talk about this as well because I don't know, like I really like photography. Uh, at some point, I thought about doing like like photography as a profession, more related to journalism. So yeah, journalistic photography. I don't know if this is how we call it in English, but yeah, because I went to journalism school, so we had like photography as one of the classes, and I really, really liked photography back then, and I was trying to get better at it, and I was trying to, like improve my skills, let's say, because I thought that that was like an option for me. Uh, and after that, like I started to, I don't know, like try to take better pictures on my day-to-day life. So I bought like this Canon camera, DSLR camera uh, from Canon, and I used to take this camera like with me everywhere. And I had like this 50 uh, millimeters camera uh, lens with me, and I loved it because the photos like they were beautiful. And I used to take like a lot of pictures, a lot of like nice pictures, uh, a lot of like shitty pictures as well. But yeah, I loved photography and I still love photography. That's why like I bought this camera that I'm like recording these videos, which is the Sony ZV-E10. Um, because I wanted like a smaller camera that I could take better pictures and everything, and also like record videos. So I bought this one. But yeah, like I like photography, and I have this thing that I don't know, like I'm very critical with myself. So every time like I take a picture and I look at it, I'm always judging, like, and I'm always comparing my pictures with professional pictures. Let's say if I'm taking like a portrait from like Marcos, let's say, I will always compare like my pictures with, I don't know, like the best photographers in the world, like, and then I will be like, oh, but this is not cool. This is not like a nice picture. But of course, like I'm comparing myself with the best, and I'm like just this amateur photographer that like likes photography, but it's not a professional and doesn't have like all the skills necessary to take like a nice picture. Like even though I try, even though I really, yeah, put my all my efforts to make like a nice picture. And sometimes like I can take like nice pictures, but it's not always the case, you know, like usually they will be just regular pictures. But because I'm always chasing perfection, because I'm like always criticizing myself and being very like perfectionist, like I don't take any pictures at all, which is insane. Yeah. So like I was on holidays. Um I went to Brazil. We went to Brazil like for a few weeks, and then we went to the US for 1 week because Marcus had a business trip there, so we combined like business with some holidays as well. Also to see my brother and his family there. Uh, and I took my cameras with me. My cameras, meaning like this one that I'm recording this video, the Sony ZV-E10. I also took my camcorder. I think it's also from Sony. Uh, like it's an old one from 2012, but I bought this last year, I think. And what else? Yeah, I took these two cameras with me, and also like of course my phone. Uh, and then there, when I was like on my like hometown, I asked my mom to see like all her cameras because I know that like yeah, she had some cameras there. So I asked her to show me like her cameras, and she showed me. And I also like took one of her analog cameras. I think it was her first analog camera, a very like nice one from Olympus. I think that this is the brand. Uh, so when I went to the US, I also had like the analog camera with me. Um, and what I've noticed is that I didn't use any of them because I was always thinking like which one would be the best, you know, like in this case. And then I was also like always thinking about the composition and like the moment and everything. And I don't know, like trying to find the perfect moments to capture with the perfect camera. But because I had too many choices, I was not doing anything. I was not like taking any pictures. I was not like recording any videos. Um, and yeah, I don't know how to take pictures anymore. Like, I think that like having too many options is like preventing me from like, yeah, just taking pictures, you know? If I had just my phone, I wouldn't have to think about it. I wouldn't have to, you know, like choose between cameras. I would just take pictures with my phone and that's it. And maybe they will not be the best in terms of like, yeah, pixels and stuff, or because like the phone like it's always over processing like the images so they look very digital, let's say. Um, but yeah, if I had just my phone, I think I would like take more pictures, you know? But because I have like the camera, this camera, and I also have like this camera, and I also have the analog camera now, and I also have my camcorder. I'm like, I don't know which one to use, so I'm not gonna use any of them, and I'm not gonna do anything. Um, and then like when I'm looking back and like looking at the pictures that I took like during the trip, I see that I didn't take a lot of pictures because I was, you know, like waiting for the perfect moment, to use the perfect camera, and then I didn't take pictures, which is a shame, like, of course I will have all the memories with me, and I try to be present so the memories will like stick. Uh, but like I would like to have more pictures to look back later and say like, oh, this was nice, like this was a nice moment. And also like I would like to have more pictures to show to my niece, to show to my nephew, like eventually, and say like, yo, this was like that trip that we, like took together. Um, but I don't have a lot of pictures because I don't take them. And also like my friends, they're always asking me like, yo, please send some pictures because they want to see what I'm doing, like because they want to, yeah, just, like experience somehow like what I'm experiencing. And since I'm not like on social media, they cannot do that there. Uh, so they ask me to share pictures with them, but I don't have pictures to share because I'm not taking pictures, So, yeah, I think I have to downsize my gear, let's say, and do like an experiment, I think. I think I have to try to, like try to use my phone as my main camera, try to find a way to make it like nice because I don't like the over processing of like images on my phone. So maybe I have to find like an alternative to improve the cameras from my phone. But maybe I just need one option, like maybe I need to stop carrying this camera with me. Maybe I need to stop carrying like my camcorder with me. And then I can just use my phone for digital things and the analog camera for analog pictures. You know, maybe this is like one solution for that because I want to take more pictures. I want to have more pictures to remember and to look back to. But yeah, having too many options is not helping at all. And I also think that I have to be less perfectionist, because in the past I was looking back at my uh not looking back, I was looking at my uh pictures, from my childhood, let's say, the pictures that my mom was like taking from me, and like, yeah, from the family. And they are, like they are family pictures, they are not professional pictures. And this is why they are nice, like because they are true somehow, like they are not fabricated. They are just capturing those like moments, like. And for sure she was asking me to pose and my brothers to pose somehow, and for some pictures. But overall, like she was just capturing the moment. And this is the beauty of like pictures, like capturing the moment. And I think that this is what I try to do. Like I try to capture the moment, but I keep waiting for the perfect moment. And the perfect moment just doesn't exist, like because if we are waiting for the perfect moment, then we are losing all the rest, and they were also perfect in a way. So like because we are waiting for the perfect moment, we lose all the other perfect moments that we had because in our mind they were not perfect enough for like a picture, you know? Which is, yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know if you can relate to that. I don't know if, like, yeah, someone can relate to that, but this is how I feel. Like, and this is what I've noticed during like this last holiday. And I want to change. I want to change. Like, I'm done. I'm done with like not capturing those moments because I have too many options to choose, because I'm waiting for the perfect moment. Like, I'm done with that. I'm done. I just want to take pictures and have pictures to look back to and say like, oh, this was nice, you know, like. And I have this thing on my phone, so my main screen on my phone has like this big photos widget. So every time I open my phone, I see my pictures, and I want to have more pictures to see there, you know? But I don't, because I'm not taking them with my phone. And with, like, if I take them with my camera, like, I'm not usually putting them on my phone. So yeah, I need to find a solution. And I think that the solution is indeed downsizing my gear, and, you know, like, making a pact with myself and saying I will take pictures with my phone and with my analog camera, and that's all for a moment, and see how it goes. See how I feel, and yeah, make this tiny experiment and see how it goes. And also, like, I need to be less perfectionist, and I don't know, I think I have to go back to old times and just take pictures because of the moment and not because of the end result, you know? Because nowadays I think we take pictures thinking of the final results. So, like, thinking of sharing them, thinking of, I don't know, having like a beautiful picture. And in the past, I think we were just capturing the moments, and we were just having fun with pictures. So I want to have fun again, you know, like, because yeah, this feeling is not nice. And then I feel frustrated somehow because I'm not taking pictures. But I have like a nice camera to take pictures with, but I'm not using it. And then I'm like, it's a combination of frustration, you know, like, I'm frustrated because I'm not taking pictures. I'm frustrated because I'm losing like these moments. I'm frustrated because I'm not using my camera. Like, yeah, a lot of frustration. And I could simply end it, like, just saying, I will use my phone and that's it. Let's see how it goes. And to be honest, I just like changed my phone to have a better camera. And my previous phone was also good, but I said like, no, now I will change. I will buy like the newer version because I want better pictures and I want to use this one as my main camera. But since then, nothing happened, nothing changed. So yeah, I think I need to do that for once, you know? Just take this phone and use it as my main camera and see how it goes. And then also like to record videos and everything. Like, let's just use this one as my main camera and leave the other cameras like aside for a little bit and see how it goes. And like try to be less perfectionist because yeah, in the end, like I'm not a professional, so I don't have to take professional pictures, and I won't be able to because I'm not a professional. I don't have the skills, I don't have the knowledge, and comparing myself with the best is only preventing me of taking pictures of the things that I'm like, yeah, living. So I'm done. I'm done with that. I will downsize my gear and I will see how it goes. And I can come back here later to tell you how it went. I hope it will be fine. I hope it will be like good for me, but I will come back here and share later how it went. But yeah, another very random video, but that's all that I had for today. I came back like yesterday. I'm still jet lagged and yeah, but I have to post a new video tomorrow, so I'm recording this because I'm thinking about this. And yeah, another random video, maybe not the best one, but it is what it is. This is what I can offer today. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have thoughts about it, if you can relate, please share with me here in the comments because, yeah, I want to know your experience as well. And yeah, subscribe, like the video, and that's it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. And yeah, take care. Se cuida. Ciao.